Yes, that's my topic. Yes, yes. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Dear colleagues, I'd like to start my topic with small introduce how the India, who is chief of the G20 this year, decided non-invitation Ukraine into the summit, which will be in New Delhi. It's is it surprisingly? I think this is a question for the another diplomacy of New Delhi and the government under the leadership of Narendra Modi. Jesus, so the first part of my talk will be how the um, Joe Biden had a biggest trip in the territory of the United States of America with the early start of the campaign 24. This is a neat step to as an answer as Republicans have a biggest activity and the most noise in media and others with the low sentences to the Donald Trump. So in the speech in the Wisconsin, where this is one of the north state of the United States of America, located to the north west of the Michigan Lake. Center of it, Milwaukee, the very interesting state. The south of it, located Illinois, with the center of the Chicago. So this is Wisconsin, one of the non-determination state, and it is important for the start of election. If you remember in campaign, I must remember in campaign 2016, Donald Trump took mostly voters in the colleagues. The colleagues of the voters in Wisconsin, and this is an important state, and it's naturally how the Joe Biden visited in this state. He certainly he had a report in the pre-election meeting, and certainly the main story of it, as I told above, was a low situation around Donald Trump, and the investment process in the United States of America and the base of the law about increasing of inflation, which White House and previously Law House kept and entered in the everyday life of the United States of America. According to the United States, the law, this is a law attractive $110 billion during the 2.5 year presidency of Biden-Harris administration, and in particular 3,000 3,000 $3,000 billion dollars. Power of Wisconsin attractive to the created the wind electricity, and in particular the plant of the wind engines in Milwaukee, the firm engaging. So, Jesus, sorry. This is a very perspective direction of the development electricity, and certainly government of the United States of America put much effort for the involve additional investment in this in alternative electricity. So the another the investment of in investment, as I told above, the investment foreign investment in United States America very profit due to the interest rate and the policy of the US Fed. But the internal investment and mortgage, certainly this is have several difficulties, but the features of this situation consist how the foreign investment as more higher than the internal problem of the interest rates in the United States. So the in this background last increasing interest rate of Russia central bank at first view increasing the attractive of the Russian internal market, but Russian media have not nobody read about the value money in the interbank system. Also the and the what will be how will be increasing mortgage the rate mortgage in the market of the civilian buildings. So this is bad for the building complex. Building complex, and totally the market of the flat market in the Russia will be cool. Jesus. And certainly at this background, I think the investment in some countries we have unknown horse in this story in the post-Soviet space. The Turkmenistan with the biggest gas supplies, gas reserves, about 6 trillion cubic meters. This is a very interesting situation, and certainly Turkmenistan can do the investment into the Stavropolsky Krai and Astrakhansk Oblast, where are living native Turkmenian people. Also, another shares, another story, and as a Chinese and need to investment in service. The higher, the medical, the taxi, the clothes, restaurant, agriculture, etc. Meanwhile, agriculture Russian agriculture need biggest quantity of the worker, including migrants, due to the agriculture. I must remember they have seasons character. But Uzbekistan decided to do the claim back on the labor forces out of Russia. Here problem with the currency rate in Russia when the wages of migrants in Russia are not more 50,000 ruble, about 500 US dollars per month, or euros per month. This is don't greed. This is not don't greed money. Due to how the prices living level in Russia are improving. Jesus, and totally we are stand and migrant of the Uzbekistan. So it's very interesting how the transit of the Afghanian refugees during the which have so-called independence out of the NATO presence absent right now. It's interesting, but the situation, especially in this country, especially with we'll go to the second part of my topic, very seriously, according to the last message of the messages of the world media. If you remember, 2 years ago, and little more, US President Joe Biden put order about withdrawal before the 1st September. Troops out of Afghanistan. So this is a very interesting political management in situation which have a difficult and dispute situation where the calculation of 50-50. If you remember how the some politicians, including the US Congress and especially opposition, criticated White House about the border of the patriotism, etc. That is not good words. But right now, this is a history, and this is this decision have estimate as positive. Jesus, and one of the reason, meanwhile, when Joe Biden decided about the quick and brief withdrawal troops out of the Afghanistan, was opinion how I don't want to send the second generation into the Afghanistan. I'm sorry, I must to else remind how the today I often will be remind how the during the 20 years the presence in the Afghanistan only United States without another NATO memberships lost about 2.5 soldiers were killed in this country. But United States had a fight in this country not only for the business state, but against the terrorism was a main aim in the presence NATO and under the leadership of the United States in this country. And this is withdrawal. This is the biggest politician act of the White House and the modern history. Someone in Kremlin had a connection with the week of the United States for the decision of the biggest politician problem. The main, as an economic historian, I must tell the main aim of Joe Biden, this is my opinion, was not only save lives, U.S. soldiers of the NATO members, but the save money. Due to with the tension with the budget and situation with the state debt in the United States. And right now, White House have a biggest moral law, right to help to the Ukraine, and the Republicans supported. Supported and all bipartisan system have agreed about how the war in Ukraine will be long, and will continue in the range distance. And another story. Another story, the overcoming the so-called one power peace. Russia have attempted to organize it so-called BRICS. BRICS and to the enter against the US dollars. Use those as an alternative on the currency. This is idea, as said the main economist Jim O'Neill. This is have a love story. But he recognized that the US dollars. This is national at first. This is national currency of the United States of America, and certainly used it in the currency policy have a reject and calculate own national interest of the U.S. economy and the money circulation in the United States of America. However, about money circulation, the inflation rate in the base basically is 3.2% in United States of America and have a trend. This is a main go or to decreasing. This is and not only the if the but the and certainly the only theoretically the what about dollars you good for the for own economy. This is another story. So the inflation in the Russia have a trend to improve. It's Chinese central bank have another policy as alternative, almost again the policy of the US Fed. I don't compare the policy of the Russian central bank. Jesus. Also, the Russia and Brasilia have not the biggest economic interest, but here European Union have a own play game between the Russia and Brasilia, and so the council the visit Annalena Baerbock in the into the southeast of the Asia, including New Zealand, Australia. This is diplomacy. This is the symmetry mirror as participation European diplomacy in the Brasilia against Russia with Ukraine and Southeast Asia, and certainly as a partnership of the Washington and UK as a European country. Alexander Platz want to take own segment of the market in the southeast of the Asian, including New Zealand and Australia. And certainly the differences causes differences in the central banks of China, Russia, India, Brazil, and South Africa. I don't know how will the created so-called count money. I am understanding what have in his mind Jim O'Neill. And the last question, right now, Russia and Iran hold the conversation about a non-visa regime for the tourist change. Last year, the only it's very interesting 22,000 tourists was exchanged between Russia and Iran. It's a very interesting, but it's and certainly the background of the difficulties of the relationship, how the Russian warship of the Black Sea Fleet have an inspection of the Turkish ships which gone for the Ukraine grain into Ismail. So thank you. Bye bye.